Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back, but the defense in great position.
Heads up, it's a fake, trying to throw it. Fires it to his target. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of him for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On the run here. Let's it go. That's reeled in. It's Sanders. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Hit just as he throws the ball zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Throws to the tight end. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, but it's incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on. And they will try out the field goal team here. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Handoff here from the shotgun. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Bringing it back, it's Hampton. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made. Room to run here. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Try and muscle for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on third down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. I doubt. Heads up. It's a fake. He's looking to throw. Fires it. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And the returner heads out of bounds.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. He's escaping the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Incompletion sets up a second down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right. This one caught. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial third down play right here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Offense showing a bunch formation now. He's back to throw again on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. You try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Handoff in a single back formation. makes it 2nd and medium. We'll hand it off. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about in the first half? This back is having a...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Trying to find some room. It's Hill.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job with it on this play.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Hampton. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Sticking with the running game. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 fourth down attempts. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. One more play before they head to the locker room. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. That's a big gain there, but he comes up short, and the clock runs out to end the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Here's the second down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. He'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Third down coming up after that running play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He's moving out of the pocket. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and his defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
The sure hands. It's Riley. Gets some space around the 30. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket now. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, this guy just keeps making plays. I mean, here we are late in the ball game. They keep finding ways to get him the football, and he's had one of those games that they just can't find a way to slow him down. He's lined up inside. He's moved to the outside. He's been a tough matchup, and he's made this defense pay for it.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
The Cornhuskers will try to keep this drive moving. He'll hand it off. Got space, looking to score. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Bringing pressure. Stiff arms the man. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Caught over the middle. It's Riley. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, that is a tough one not to hang on to on 3rd down and goal. But a good job by the defense to get there and not get loose.
Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Field goal try, no good. But there's a flag down. We could get another try. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Important second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
You missed it. Field goal, no good. The lead remains at 12 after the miss. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. That's caught. It's Jefferson. He finds some space. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Alabama. This game is far from over.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, cover an onside kick. You never know.
Automatic in the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Nebraska Cornhuskers.